All of this has to fit on this. We'll make it work. We'll just try to make it as comfortable as possible. Lots of storage. I got the hatch open. I got my camping chair in there. Put some other stuff down there. Storage up front. Obviously the crate in the back. There's room in between here. I've maybe gone a mile or two just cruising along the shoreline. It's baking hot. Fortunately, there's not a whole lot of boats out right now, so no problems with wakes or anything, but woo, it's hot, 100 degrees. It's been maybe another hour, and I'm starting to see some pretty good campsites in the backs of these coves that I'm passing by, but it's way too early in the day to set up. If it was like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then I saw something like this, maybe I would consider it, but it's only like 1. All right, I got my first decision to make here. I think I already know what I'm gonna do, but here's what's going on. I started here at Stanton Creek, launched the kayak here, kayaked up the channel to this canyon, which is that there. So that goes way back there. I don't want to camp along the shoreline in the main channel, and the only next canyon is probably a good, probably another 6 miles upstream to that. Given it's taking me 3 hours to do this, I don't really want to do another 3 hours today, because that's gonna, butt up against, not dark, but quality fishing time. So that's the plan. This is all brand new to me, never been here before. So now we need to try to safely cross the open channel here. Here comes a boat. So I'm gonna wait for him to pass, and then I'm just gonna do a mad dash right across. But I've just been hugging the shore where no one's been bothering me. Okay, just got across the channel, about to enter the canyon. Feels so small out here, especially not in a boat or anything. Feel tiny. This is amazing. This canyon goes back for miles upon miles. We'll see. This canyon is well over 3 miles long. I mean, it gets pretty narrow at the end, so who knows what that even looks like or entails for camping spots. But I mean, I've definitely gone over a mile, but we still might have a little whiles to go before we find somewhere to camp. There's a lot of little spurs at the end of the canyon that probably lead to little washes where I could beach the kayak. For now, it's all this steep wall, which is totally awesome, and this is beautiful. I'll just be happy to see a spot where I can beach. I've gotten a couple follows from some smallmouth bass, and then something bigger just jumped out there, but I don't want to get caught up here too long. I'm sure the fishing is good all around back here. Canyon, there's the first spur, then there's a second spur. That's where that goes back there. And then we're just gonna continue down the main canyon, and there's several more spurs, and I'm sure those smaller ones will be better for camping. I'm not even gonna bother going in that one. It just looks a bit big, and I'm sure more boats will tend to go back in there. Finally seeing something up here that looks like it could be a spot to get off, but still not even sold on it. There's been very few people back here, surprisingly. So this is gonna be it. Look at that. I can probably just beach right up there on the grass. Nice. Literally, of course, there's a houseboat right around the corner. Haven't seen anybody in forever, and of course. Look at this boil. They're boiling right here. Got one. Nice. Striped bass. Tiny. Still boiling. There's not much terrain back in here that is like this, where it's not just straight steep wall. This could not have come at a better time. I need to get out. Ugh. Perfect spot to camp. Look at this. Definitely camping just right here. It's kind of feel like I gotta sit still until then, but this is epic. We got amazing fishing right in front of us. Narrow canyon, no boat traffic. It's perfect. Geez, didn't have the camera on, but a nice crappie. Man, I don't know if I should keep it or not. Could have kept that crappie, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna make up a freeze-dried meal and call it a night. Well, it's a brand new day. I'm just out here fishing a little bit right now. I think I woke up this morning and I decided I want to stay in the canyon today. It's gonna take, I don't know, a good 2 hours just to get out of here, and then another 2.5 to 3 hours to find the next spot that's out of the main channel to fish. I mean, it's so beautiful in here, and I hardly got to fish because of the windstorm. I think I gotta stay. So yeah, I'm gonna find a new camp. I didn't really like where I was at last night, so I'll do that at some point today, just find a new camp back here. But I'm gonna spend the day just going up and down the canyons, doing all the little side things, fishing all the brush. Pretty early, just a little bit past 7, but yeah, we got the lake to ourselves so far. I'm sure that'll change. It's Friday, but see what we can do. Species number 4, largemouth bass. I'm not necessarily fond of this campsite here, but after paddling around, really there's nothing, at least within a half mile downstream or upstream. That's probably as far as I went, and I don't know, I'm not gonna spend all day looking for another campsite. I'm just gonna focus on fishing, but I will get this set up a bit better. Got something pretty good. Got something pretty good. Got something really good. Had to struggle to get the GoPro on. I think my drag is good. Got something really good. On the paddle tail. I got something really good. Woohoo! I just want to see it. Don't break me off. Every time I get him close to the kayak, he goes for a long run right down. We're in deep water. Still haven't even seen it. Beautiful smallmouth. Beautiful smallmouth. Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't really say a whole lot there because I was kind of nervous with that boat coming. This is a pretty narrow canyon. He slowed way down, which helped a ton. But I was trying to focus on getting a picture of the fish on my phone and getting the fish back in the water. The last thing I want to do is focus so much on the fish I don't even realize where I am on the lake and getting smashed up against the rocks. This is only 6-pound test, so he fought like a champ. Catch ourselves a catfish or something like that. Just gonna let this sit. It's kind of windy. We'll walk around, fish from shore, but just hanging out, relaxing. Got one on the bluegill chunk. Some big striper. Yeah.
Striper?
Yeah.
That's a nice fish.
If that bass was any bit smaller, I would have kept it for dinner tonight, but it was just a bit big. Catching fish just right from my campsite. Hi, Sean. Another one from the campsite. Let's get across my other line. Feels like a cat. It's got to be a cat. Still haven't seen it. It's gotta be, yes. Yes, nice cat. Nice cat. That is going to be my dinner. Yes, there's dinner. Haha. Nice. This is the third batch. I can only do a few pieces at a time, and I have a whole nother fillet that I still need to batter. So I'm just gonna hang out here and fry fish, try to catch some more fish, and enjoy the evening. A little windy, but still a beautiful night. Money in the bank. Perfect. Just into 3 days now that I've been here, the water has risen almost to where my original campsite was. Just kind of grind it out all in once. If I see some good spots to fish, might stop along the way, but it is Saturday and I do not want to get caught in boat traffic. I don't even think it's 8 o'clock yet. There it is, the opening of the canyon. Went way smoother than I was planning. My legs are destroyed, but I didn't have a single close call with the boat, so time to just get across the main channel, and then really I'm gonna slow it down for the final 5 miles back, or however long. Here we go. Slowly getting there. You can see some of the boats that were parked across the way from where I am, so I don't know, mile maybe, 2 miles, not bad. My truck, there it is. Woo! We did it. Made it out alive. For my first time, it went okay. A lot of stuff got wet on the paddle in, and I broke a few things and lost a couple things, but it is what it is. I definitely learned a lot though. Weight is a huge thing. I packed way too heavy, a lot of things I don't really need. So next time, reduce down on the weight and I can go much longer. I think things like a backup water filter would be nice. Definitely gonna do something like this again. Subscribe for more and we'll see you next time.